Hey folks, this is Shanfron here, and welcome back to my Duo No Cheese No Rest on a Mode challenge run. I went and checked whether or not the warding bond on 2 people worked, and it did. So we're just gonna do that, because that is quite amazing, to be honest. 1100, 1200 hours into the game, and I still didn't know this, which is a little impressive. But it's not something I would have tested, because that's not at all how it works in normal 5th edition, so I just assumed that it wouldn't work like that. But this is great, and quite nice, to be honest. Now we get to have both of our characters taking half damage, and Lae'zel even gets her extra point of armor class. What does it do exactly? I think it gives +1 armor class, resistance, and also saving throw, right? Yeah, saving throw as well. This is amazing. We're definitely doing that, and it's a spell slot well spent. That said, the next thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna head down towards the lady of the house to go and find out what's going on there. We're not going for Seattle, actually. We're going to talk with the hunter, the monster hunter there. I want his crossbow is the off-game reasoning for this. The in-game reasoning is probably that we wanted to go and check in on Mayrina, and he wants us a bit more about the creature, and we learn something else, and then we're just gonna skip out on that for now. Let's make certain that all of these are in position behind him. Ish. Lae'zel, where you at? You can go there as well. That was a weird button I clicked there. Wanted to do like this. That was better.
Stop me yet.
Okay. So let's talk with this guy, who's actually kind of a nice guy.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
Okay. Who are you exactly?
Today, the same as you. A humble supplicant. Come to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain.
A lady of this house, you say?
A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price.
He basically tells us she's a hag. You have the information. I learned that from this, if you didn't already, of course. Old woman living in a swamp, etc, etc. Speak cleanly, what is she? I think we're gonna go with this one anyways.
Powerful friend, a terrible foe. That, I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks.
Before we go on with this conversation, I think we'd like to trade with him. Because we do want to buy his special arrows, so that he can't use them against us. And I think it should be fine, because we should just be able to loot stuff afterwards again. Oh, that kicked us out of the conversation.
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits.
What is it exactly you're hunting?
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it. Or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
I think I can handle the danger, so maybe I can help with the hunt. Let's actually go for guidance. So we could go for frenzy instead. It's a better chance of success. And we're gonna be killing him. Not killing him, I guess, but just go with the French for once.
No. This duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion.
Ooh.
I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
They're after Astarion. Just gonna quickly switch out here and put it into turn-based, just in case it's ticking down. It doesn't appear to be, at least. What does your tribe want? Nah. Let's just deny this. I know Astarion, he's no vampire. Because we are apparently blind to bat. Or we can just go straight to this one instead. You can give up your hunt. Astarion's under my protection.
Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
So he is well-spoken and well-mannered, and I don't want to kill the guy, but I also don't want him to go for Astarion. I'm not going to tell him how to find my camp. And he was ready to strike a deal with a hack to find it, so we can't really allow him to do that either. We don't know why exactly he wants him. Could have asked about that before, but didn't. So I think we're just going to have to say we're not going to help you find him. Back off.
Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that. At the end.
Yeah. And this sort of made him our enemy. But I don't want to kill the guy because he doesn't seem evil. And I don't think I can ask him at this point why he wants Astarion. I could go and ask Astarion, which is probably what I'd do. But before we can do that, we need to take care of this man. So let's do the right thing here. Get you over there. Where's the Raven at? There we go. Raven into position. Do the whole charade. There we go with the potion of healing. Great. Could probably start with the Raven, to be honest. Just enter position, can't reach destination. Why not? See if this works. That's an opener. So the problem might be if they don't get pulled into combat. Lae'zel might not get pulled into combat, which could be bad. Maybe we want to open with her instead. That might be a thing. She should still have advantage, of course, from this, so doesn't matter. And she has the bless. Is she missing anything? She's missing a dash, but she won't get that here.
Picked a fight.
Oops. That is not great. At least he got the surprise still. We should have opened with shovel, of course. Damn it. So first of all, we need to put this on because we're not intending to kill the guy. I think we are in trouble here. I think he might get a couple of actions off because he spotted the Raven now. And it's not even acting before him, so now Lae'zel won't get her advantage in the next one. So we definitely did do this wrong. Gonna turn off there and go for melee attack here for 70% chance of hitting. I think we shall gonna go for that, yeah. And we have the bonus action. We should... Can we... I don't think we can both have the fire and the poison, so that part doesn't matter. We pull him into another position. Actually, what we should have done... Oh no, he doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, right? I think he has this... Movement speed at double and cannot be targeted by attacks of opportunity if its hit point is lower than 90%. Okay. And he's not gonna act now because he's still surprised. I think we're gonna go for this one. Ah, annoying. Might as well get shovel in there as well. Can't reach destination. What's wrong with you, shovel? You can definitely reach. It's not awesome. If we could like have tucked him entirely in, that might be a thing. We just need to end our turn here. We can't box him in, unfortunately. Could have got him off there, maybe. This is bad that we only have 60% chance to land this. But it's still okay. Since we landed it anyways. And now we just need to lay on some damage. At least Lae'zel is before him in the next turn, which is great. But I think it's going to be hard to deal enough damage without a speed potion, and we're not going to waste that. And we don't have our bonus action because we were in turn-based when we used that before, so that's a thing. Sure, we have this weapon equipped though. Is he gonna... He's not gonna get an attack opportunity, so we can just fly this a bit away. Seems fine. Same with shovel, get him a little out of the way so we don't get into trouble.
Never a dull moment.
And this doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Lae'zel here. He's blinded at least, so she has advantage, but she only has the one attack. Gotta get him low maybe, but not better than that. Could have shoved him into... Nah, that's no good position. I think moving away from him, since we can't get... And then using our shot here for the extra 1d6 poison damage is Best chance. That can really, it doesn't matter. Well, blinded falls off, of course. So now they're standing too close together. He could summon a boar here, which is the best thing he can do. That's awesome. Because the boar allows me to get an extra attack if I wanted. For now, I have just barely too little movement there. I think we're just gonna deal a little bit of damage to the boar with the shovel here. You should be able to get down there, right? Really hope so. Yeah, plenty. It's only 50 now. We're gonna go for it, right? Awesome. Oh. Concentration. Oh, that's just for the boar. No, for the Hunter's Mark, of course.
Blood comes easy these days.
So, 7 hit points. Not quite enough, so we need to... Let's just kill this guy, right? This should be enough to kill him.
No hesitation.
99% chance to hit. Oh, did I just... Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm a moron. Oh, so I guess Gandrel is dead now. Damn it.
Ready.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I was supposed to knock him out, but obviously throwing doesn't do that. What we wanted to do there was kill the boar, and then deal a little bit of damage to him, and then have Lysel go and knock him out with her melee weapon. Poor, poor Gandrel. I'm so sorry for killing you. I'm just gonna rough off Dredge's sleep once he gets to it. So recently we've indirectly, oh, this is very directly to be honest, but caused the death of the wolf and Findle, and poor, poor Gandrel here. Oh, well, I wasn't thinking, yeah. That's how it goes. We're just gonna have to live with that. That's the whole deal of honor mode, right? Have to live with your mistakes. At least he didn't put up a lot of a fight. He could have dealt a little bit of damage if instead of summoning the boar he would have shot. I think it's, I don't know if it's 50-50 or based on health or whatever. He does that some of the time. At least now we have the Gandrel's Aspiration. You have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. So now we have 2 pieces of ranged equipment like this, which means we can grant both of our characters that. Okay. So the fact that we killed him now, not good. We're not gonna go into the lair of a hag. Just we don't feel prepared for that. She can just go invisible. We can't see her. All that sort of nonsense. So for now, we're just gonna stay away and hope that Marina can be okay until we've maybe fixed this whole parasite thing. I guess that's what we're thinking at least. Poor, poor, poor Gandrel. I feel so horrible about that. I really wanted to do there, knock him out, because then once we got force dressed, he would wake up, and for the last part, like in Act 3, we would be able to reunite him with the kids. It's the tribe's kids that have been stolen. So now I guess he's never gonna see them, and that's our fault. Wine. There's gonna be a bit of exploration. Can I not jump up here? I can't get my other guys up there at least, so we are just gonna go to Lighted Village instead and head from there. I was wrong in my assessment once again. I think there's hidden something another somewhere around here. Is it over here maybe? Just gonna run around a little, see if we can find the treasure thingy I'm talking about. We should write a song about him. We're a bard after all. What rhymes with Gandrel? Absolutely nothing, I guess. This looks like a good place to hide something. It's not even something too relevant. But we could use a little extra gold. Survival failed, annoying. Doesn't matter. Obviously. All the meats in the world and a little bit of gold. Could sell all of our camp supplies as I talked about before. And a little more muckwood even. Can't recall what muckwood is for. Probably not something relevant. I think we're missing... Maybe we're missing this stuff over here, to be honest. Yeah, we are. We should go and find that as well. see him here. And then there's a waterfall over here, where you have something secret as well. I guess you could jump from here. Let's just test whether or not that's an option. You could jump all the way down there if you wanted to. We're not going to use this entrance, but that's an option if you have enough jump. Let's just do this as well. Woo. Hypnotic Pattern is a strong spell, and Scroll of Fog Cloud is nice to have for thievery and stuff like that. So if we take all of these, I'll be a big old boy. Okay. Love this, his voice from his song just carried a little bit there. That was it for most of that. Then we need to get over there, so let's just jump a little ahead. Should have done it in the opposite direction, but I forgot that I had to do this down here as well. I think I said that there was nothing up here, and that's not really, but there should be something, I think, on the other side of the... You say maybe that's just gonna be you then? We're just gonna take her and her raven for a little scouting mission over here. There not anything here? There might not be anything here. I remember this as if we had something diggable here as well. That's wrong, apparently. I literally do, like, vacuum everything that I can find when I play normally. And since we're doing a little... just grab everything's situation here as well. Might as well do that. Off to the goblins and chat with them a bit. There's a lot of different ways you can get in here. You can jump down over here and go through the trapped area. And I don't think I'm gonna do that. You can jump down from up where I was before with Featherfall and maybe Enhanced Jump, or you can just go through the main direction here over the bridge. And even if you go over the bridge, there's still several options. You can just go down this route in, basically without any sorts of checks. Or you can defeat the goblins. It's my journal update. Okay. You can like kill everyone or talk your way through or whatever. We are going to go with the best option, obviously, because everyone knows that Goblin are afraid of Drow and work together with them. I think we are going to take... Technically, I should be taking a female Drow here, so I think I'll do that. Might confuse myself. So if I make myself a small female Drow, we can maybe make Lysel into a big female Drow. Drow, I think Drow is probably more correct pronunciation. She doesn't really need to be a Drow, but we're just gonna do it anyways, because that's how we roll. And when you're a Drow, you basically don't have to bother with any conversation roles in there.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
There we go. That's good to know for later. You can take the fight from up here. This is a very good... If you just want to take this fight, you can take it from up here, and this is going to be a very strong spot for them, because the walks cannot reach you, basically. And the other ones you have throwing distance and stuff like that. But we're not going to take this fight now. We're going to come back and do it later. We're just going to go there.
Shove out the claw! Drow coming through!
And immediately we're being let in. Getting 140 XP. It's like the very easy way to do this. There's also a boulder here that you can roll over them, I believe. I don't know where's that, I think. Isn't this it? I think this is it. You might need to go there and succeed a roll. But I'll check that out once we go back and do the fight eventually. Now... Oh yeah, I really don't want to play with these traps. Let's see if we can make it so that no one else gets close at least. I just want to loot these two barrels, and then I don't want to have anything to do with this area because these traps are annoying. The traps in general are annoying. Perception failed.
Eager for battle.
Absolutely do not get my 1 hit point pet close to this horrible, horrible trap.
I crave blood.
So the problem with traps in this game, I think, is that even when you have spotted them and you go to disarm them, there's a good chance that it's still gonna blow up.
There are traps here.
Okay. So I should be able to loot them here. I didn't really have anything anyways. Oh, I guess that's okay.
Onward.
If I just clicked to go and disarm it, there's like a 30% chance it's gonna explode in my face instead. Because I step on it before I try to disarm it. So let's not do that.
Don't waste the step.
Just head into this place. I might be taking some wasteful conversations here because I cannot entirely remember which ones of them have the relevant ones.
What hell no? The priestess got.
So I think maybe the Wild Wasp is on.
And the Knoll gnawed her arm clean off. So much for the flaming fist, eh?
Oh, that sounds like a bloody scrap. I guess I should do a female voice, but I'm not gonna. Sounds like a bloody scrap. Why did you see that?
You ain't here. We sacked Joaquin's Rest and left it to burn.
Doesn't sound bad.
Drow flinging magic, Knoll snapping off heads. Inn's nothing but a pile of ash by now. Glorious.
So were there any survivors?
Bunch of prisoners got towed to Moonrise. City snobs mostly. But the flaming fist? Pile of smoking corpses.
Do you happen to know the way to Moonrise then?
I figured a drow would know the broken road. Take the north path. It winds you around sure as sunshine till you reach the towers.
Okay. So I'm just gonna be checking trade with these because they can have speed potions. So
Looking
let's
at
do
a
this as
future
well.
true soul, your ladyship.
And you can only do it with the ones where you get speech
Try.
options, and I don't think you... Yeah, you do for this one. Nothing relevant. What? Bone cap? Nope. Tribe.
Tribe.
Definitely tribe. I think she's a
And the
few
drow?
barrels short of a full set.
You got it.
Good.
Bless you be the drow.
Let's be the drow. That's good. Being a drow here is not only a good thing. There are certain conversations you cannot take while you're a drow. So you probably need to switch in and out of it if you want to be doing all of the talky stuff. Like stealing Crusher's ring, which I think we might want to be doing just because it's fun to do. And I'd like to show you, even if it's not, I think, 100% in character. He is an urchin, and he could conceivably be playing that out. And now we get the interesting conversation here that we cannot skip.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others.
But I haven't used it on
only
others.
infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon. And you will be worthy to stand beside them. In my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters. A strange energy swells around you. The Githyanki heirloom. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
Somehow, maybe because it's glowing and floating.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
So, apparently this is blocked. No voice line, no visual. Let's examine the artifact here.
Whatever power the artifact possesses, it shows no sign of it now.
Okay, so that was an interesting turn of events. We obviously know that would happen, but Dredge did not. And I do wonder what he'll make of that, except he really needs to get rid of that worm because it's probably connected to that, right? So I am going to cut this one off here. Next time we are heading into the rest of the outdoor Goblin Camp, finding all of the little treasures that are hidden around the place, taking a lot of conversations and talking with the trader, getting our items we need, that sort of stuff. We might even end it off heading inside. I think that should trigger the Raphael conversation, but we'll look at that next time. So thank you for joining, if you have been. I've been Shannon. You've most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, and bye-bye.